my dreams come true. Flocking up on, walking up to me, just wanting a cuddle. While a guy poses right next to me. A very poor attempt. Well, Grandel is not going to be doing on farming this year. Oh well. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. In the last episode, we went around Grandel one more time and just had quiet moments and helped out a few more people because togetherness is what we're all about.
We helped out some kids and saved a Mackin and Iantia from the quarry. And talked to Winnie again. Oh.
Who's thankfully still alive.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're making an S-bend. I train these up on well. Anyway, in this episode, we are going to be continuing going around Grandel and finishing up a few things. One thing I want to try and get done in a particular, but we will get around to that when I get around to it. But for now, let's start off with these two lovely man and lovely lady. Almost tripped myself up there. Huh? Need something? If you do, well, I'm busy. Can it wait? Ah, no, wait. I spoke too soon, actually. I'd like to ask you to perform some tasks for me. Yes, high end tier princess. I would not normally reach out to strangers such as yourselves, but there is a limit to what I can achieve myself. Boy, in a couple of weeks you are going to feel silly when you realize who Melia is.
Yeah.
I have received requests for assistance from some of the younger companions, and I'd like you to resolve their issues, because babysitting. They should not prove too difficult, yet the volume of work was high, so I was feeling quite harried. First, Gwyneth. Gwyneth's request, which pertains to gathering plump wild grass. It has gotten rare lately, hence the task of picking it up is more taxing than it once was. Second, Fadeless job of winnowing the prairie caterpillar population. These in turn grew more and more numerous until their new numbers needed culling. Thirdly, the request of Loban, who was tasked with handling a number of noble dogs. Those creatures have been breeding too much for our liking. Nice. Gather 5 lots of plum wild grass, so you free praying caterpillars, as well as 2 noble brogs. I'd be grateful if you could undertake 3 jobs for me. It's not too much to ask, of course. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing, but I'll probably skip ahead for you guys, because we probably have enough of the plump pickings already, and the caterpillars and blogs, well, this can be run of the mill. Very good then, I shall let you get that detail of each mission from the concerned parties. Meanwhile...
Hi there.
This is so strange. Where could I have gone? I've been tending to these wheat fields, but for some reason the growth stimulant has mysteriously disappeared. We're struggling enough with the poor harvest as it is. With the stimulant, I don't know what we'll do.
I wonder why the harvest is poor. You should hire another hoer.
Obviously we need enough food if our community is going to thrive. I'm hesitant to ask Lennar for help again after all the work he did balancing the components. There's also the matter of the fog beast, and I was hoping to have him keep watch over the field. If possible, I'd like you to prepare the next batch of growth stimulant in his stead. I'll need you to collect high leaves and thick nectar. I think you could do that. I've heard that high leaves grow all over the Biona's shoulders, so those shouldn't be an issue. As for the thick nectar, you could probably get some from skeeters around Zen's thoroughfare when the weather's nice.
We're one short of the goddamn nectar! Once again, we'll probably take care of those off screen, so just give us a brief moment.
So you hope? Thanks a bunch.
God dang it.
That Linner guy there is very needy.
Uh-huh. Because I'm lazy and I can't do anything. I'm too busy trying to do a poor and Maleficent cosplay. Oh well. So, as we move away, we are just going to go off and just do the side quest really quick. So just give us a moment and we'll be right back. Because it seems like we've got murder on the agenda already. As well as, you know, us just picking things up here. Thank God it's all in one place. And you know what? I guess while we're here, I do kind of appreciate the side quests in this game for a myriad of reasons. Whether it's being... I feel like they've organized side quests in terms of like placements, requirements, and also rewards as well. Just to reiterate in what we mean, in case you've missed it, from what we've seen, monsters now, they only drop weapons for Melia, Kino, and Nene. So basically, less characters to work with, and also a precise place in which you could find weapons apart from the normal shops. And of course, side quests are what give clothing. And again, that's for each character. And each side quest, it keeps it concise, as in like you're not going to get outfits for Melia and outfits for Kino in the same side quest. So it's very much all organized.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, placement wise, well, everything we need to do, or at least the majority, is pretty much right here. So I like how the game is doing its best not to overstay its welcome. It knows side quests are not this game's high point. And, I mean, to be honest, this game, or this expansion, it could just bolster the entire shoulder with side quest after side quest after side quests. Because they could be like, hey, kill this unique monster, and then kill this one, and then that one, and then that one. It could just be over and over and over again, repetitiveness.
Although it isn't perfect, because in the last episode, Kino was like, I want to get some Ivy, and then he went to talk to the girl again. He's like, I want to get some of this too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to be fair, we are showing that it can be done concisely, you know, with the side quests we're taking here.
Yeah.
We're just accepting side quests in bulk. So yeah, it's very weird on how that works.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to admit, I quite liked Pororo's string of side quests.
Yeah, Ferrero just finding all of her stuff that just got left behind.
Yeah, just how she rewards you for like every 5. I really like that.
Yeah, because it stops the side quest getting monotonous to a point.
I didn't think I'd like it with all the 12 things scattered all over the map, but the fact that she gives a reward for like every 5 or whatever, it makes it better.
Yeah.
I still can't get over Shoulder Stone Scree.
Hmm?
I still can't get over Shoulder Stone Scree.
Shoulder Stone Scree.
Yeah.
It's a generic enemy, and it's also a sound effect.
Well, I mean, that's what this place is called.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like how places on the world are like, hey, no, we're... it's a street off to the west. What shall we call it? Oh no, West Street? Perfect. Perfect. Oh my god, genius. Connor, there are some redundant things in the English language. I mean, like for example, ATM machine.
Yeah.
Is a kind of repeating the same line?
I've heard some people say RPG games.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you don't say it like that.
RPGG. RPGG, good game, RPG. Ah, you again. I've heard back from Gwyneth and the rest. I'm glad their issues have been resolved. It was lightning quick. Aha. While I have your ear, here's something I realized earlier. I'm kind of lazy. It's quite possible for the caterpillars gather to eat plump wildgrass, and the brogs eat the caterpillars. Seeing how you've taken out the caterpillars and brogs, the wildgrass may come back sometime soon. We'll have some food shortages to grapple with until then, but that's my problem. Looking for everyone then, you won me with some breathing room here, eh? Good for you. Thank you for your help. We're all in your debt. And sorry for looking down my nose at you all. That wasn't exactly gracious. Oh, don't worry, like I said, in a few weeks you'll feel silly. When you're on the gallows.
Yay, we've tampered with the food chain.
We have messed with the circle of life. Because the animals eat the grass, and we eat the animals, but when we die, we become the grass.
Hi there. So you found the ingredients. Thank you. Whether you apply the stimulant to the wheat or not makes an enormous difference. These fields produce cream wheat, you see. They're packed to bursting with deliciousness come harvest time. But that's only if they've been carefully tended to. I don't want you to walking off with fistfuls of the stuff, but if you find any that are right for harvest, you can have them. Think of it as my thanks for helping out. You have fantastic help after all. We need cream wheats for a side quest.
We do, and we get the sapling amulet, knapsack, and anklet, all for Kino, which contain Ethrops. But I guess finishing up on that note, hang on, I'm just gonna wait. Is this gonna be our version of Hope Farm? I am going to assume so. Huzzah! Let me guess. It's just the one. I'm saying it's just the one. Okay, fair enough then. Finishing off my thought on what I was talking about, the outfits you get from side quests, most of them tend to be of the unique variety, and I wouldn't mind that. But if you're as far into the game as what we are, level 2s just kind of don't cut it.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I mean, because let's just be brief here. And I'm just gonna, and again, I'll keep it brief. Most of the stuff we have is like level 4, and okay, fine, Shulk ruins it by having a level 3. You get the point. Having a level 2 is kind of a bad thing here.
And the recommended level was like 68 or something like that.
The only thing I can think of it being useful for is just simply getting like outfits and cosmetics for the characters. But at the same time, though, couldn't you have the cosmetics be tied to more, I don't know, useful gear?
Yeah, because I think I can remember the tutorial in the very beginning of the game. It brought up cosmetics, and you're like, oh, I don't like where this is going.
I mean, to be fair, in terms of cosmetics, there are a lot worse things that the game could do. It's like, hey, cosmetics. We have a microtransaction shop that makes no sense in terms of narrative, but hey, here you go, money, money, money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I just really hate it when games do that. Ah yes, I am NPC Shopkeep. I have access to magical internet. It's like, great. Lovely. Well, I know where this is starting going. But thankfully, though, that's not the case. So we could just hurry up and continue on with our quest helpings, Nopon style.
Welcome.
You're the ones that helped out in this out, aren't you? I make basic necessities for the folks here, but to tell the truth, we have a slight issue at the moment. I'm working with Bartholomew to make a tool for catching fish that he dreamt up, but we still lack some resources.
Goddamn Bart.
If we had some half parts and snare wire, though, we'd be laughing. I don't suppose you could help us out.
Yeah, we're kind of good. We're kind of good on that.
Both of them should be relatively easy to find on the Bino's shoulder, but sadly not in the immediate vicinity. You might find them outside of the walls, though. If you find any, please bring them to me.
Guess what? We've been outside the walls.
Great, well then I'll be waiting.
Waiting over.
I see you've managed to find them half parts and snare wire. Wonderful. I think I can implement these straight away, actually. Won't be a moment. There we have it. Here, have one of your troubles. Just before you go, could I also bother you to deliver one to Bartholomew? I expect you find him at Tranquil Tarn.
Catfish DX!
Catch a fish DX.
Someone had fun when writing this.
He should be able to explain to you how the contraption is operated. Alright then, safe travels. I get the feeling that that's how we'll get the final animal
Are you gonna seriously tell me that the last animal collectible in which we need is tied to a goddamn like item? In which case, I think that's kind of cool. It's a little bit weird compared to the original game because you didn't get a collectible like that. But hey, I'm all for it. The more shakeups this game does, the more intriguing it becomes.
I'm gonna be annoyed if it ends up being gentle clams, which we need for the same side quest I mentioned earlier.
You know what? I'm kind of getting the feeling it might be, but who knows? All right, we got it. I thought it said myth for a second there and had to double check. By the way, how's Smash? Hold on, isn't that the Catfish DX I asked Veranda to make? You bought it all this way for me? Oh, how wonderful! I'm honored you think so, but you really are true inspiration here. Meanwhile, our Nopon friends are freaking the hell out.
That was Melia that said that.
Uh-huh. You seem to have doubled down. You seem double number. One is your own personal use, and you want me to teach you? Say no more. I hear you loud and clear. In fact, let me give you a live demonstration right this moment. Oh my god, we get a cutscene. No, of course not. Opens up a vast ocean of possibilities. Ah, you see, ocean, because fishing. Why, you could even fish up angle bream and gentle clams if you desire. That is, if you're lucky. Oh, the joy. And new collection points are available around Tranquil Tarn.
There we go.
Oh, so it's not even like a mini game or anything. It's just literally this.
I was wondering where you'd find gentle clams.
Well, there you go. Albeit, I think it's a little weird how it didn't open things up immediately. But oh well, you know, I'm not gonna hop on much. Just oh no, it could be me being old-fashioned, but I don't know. I kind of like my collection points to be, you know, how I remember them.
Yeah.
Oh no, just seems like a bit of an obtuse way, but I get it. It's encouraging you to explore things and, you know, to test things out and just seeing what cracks or nooks are in this game and what they have in store. But oh well.
At the same time, though, people will complete the Collectopedia, and those same people probably don't do side quests.
Oh my god, can you imagine if someone was like OCD? Okay, look, I'm not doing any story or any side quest until I've dealt with the Collectopedia. 20 hours later. Where is it? Where's that one collectible? I don't know. It's just always a bugbear with me, and I swear to God that there's something we're missing, because I could have remembered there being... I don't know. It could be just me. I could have sworn that there was a side quest that we could hand in at some point, but oh well. I digress. Just when you think the side quests are over, they just come in droves, and looks like Radsom wants something. So, you know, you have my interest, good sir.
Something on your mind?
Ah, it's you. I'm glad you stopped by. I have something to run by you. As a researcher, I've been doing my part to alleviate the food shortages threatening us by developing a new food source. It will be a complete solution, meeting the nutritional requirements for all organic beings born of Bionis. Us, meanwhile, I will call it Radsamult
Cubed.
3. I'm sorry, seeing it in text form, it just looks like a duck face. Radsamult.
Radsamult Cubed.
See, I even have a name ready, but it was a question of flavor profile that I found hardest. Stimming, my progress. Us macaque can lack a sense of taste, so it may only be natural, but it's the last step before I can call my formula complete. If only I had access to that ethereal spice that makes any and all things into delicacies, the gluten's herb. Or gluns, I guess. Friends, can I persuade you to help me search for the stuff? Heard the flavor is a vitally important element to food intake for organic life. Bearing that in mind, fixing the flavor profile is almost more important than balancing nutritional values. Hence, the glutton's herb, a plant native to this region, which, when mixing food and heated, gives it delicious flavor. What does delicious mean, exactly? It's deeply fascinating. I want to eat food. The end. Well,
it would kind of suck to be like a machina and not have the sense of taste.
You'd be like Shulk. I do literally have no sense of taste.
And ironically, Fiora turned into a machina and she didn't get a sense of taste.
Yeah. And then Shulk realized, oh, so was that how I was? My God, that's terrible. I need to fix me. Oh no. I guess while we're talking about this, in some ways, I really enjoyed playing a Xenoblade Chronicles, as in like the base game.
Yeah.
It was fun to go back to after such a long time. It was awesome. and by a long time, I mean like a couple of months. But oh well. And I guess while we're here, I know it's not much, but hey, you guys have been receiving this series incredibly well, far beyond what I personally expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta say, guys, just very brief. Your response to this series and our content, it's been awesome, and I can't thank you enough. For all of you, freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say I'm a glutton for punishment. If I suppose.
No, if you were that, you would have tried to take on that Gogol just now.
I'm Melia. I'm not Dunban. I'm not suicidal.
Yep, Gentle Clam is the last animal we need.
Thank God, and we need one more for the goddamn Collectopedia, but hey ho, and looks like we get to fill in that side quest we got as well, so you know what, I'll take care of that one really quick, and then we'll deal with Ransom's ego, as it were. Attack from above. Alright, fad, what you got? I'm a passing fad, as it were. You got me the stuff. I knew you'd pull through for me. Using greens to whip up the risotto that will place firmly among the great cooks of your what? With that dish, I found way to Tyrea's heart, and she'll find her blade into mine. Thanks, friends. I can't tell you how much it means. Be sure that when we tie the knot, you'll be the first ones we invite. Please tell me we get follow-up dialogue.
Tyrea simp.
Nice. Hey there, friends. How you been lately? You looking for a chef with experience working the capital? Well now, it's your lucky day. It appears it just so happens I am one such chef. And since I owe you for that thing before, of course you ask me for anything. ... Whoa, no more dessert? That sounds fab. Count me in. I'll get my stuff ready, so do go on ahead. Tyrea is my queen.
Yeah.
That's, can you make sense of that, please?
Something on your mind.
Oh, so that's the famed glutton's herb now, then. Let me have a look-see. As I thought, this plant contains special aromatic compounds not found in any other species known to science. If I could transcribe the molecule structure and replicate the compound, it would lead me to, and this is when Melia and everyone else just zones out. Oh, my apologies. My analytical brain has sprung into action again. Thank you very much for this, friends. With your help, I'm a step closer to finalizing my work and finding the reason of delicious. My ransom malt, free, is ready. You of course be more than welcome to try it and give me your honest opinions. It sucks. The end.
Wonder what the post-dialogue said.
Just give me a moment and we'll find out. I was about to say, yes, a name aside, it may not be half bad. And I'm just going to do one more side quest, and then we'll get to what I want to do and finish off the episode, because it's been a long time, but it's been an engaging one nonetheless. Hey, you're late. We've been ready for ages. Can we get started already?
Oh yes, please.
Alright, then bear with me just a second. I'll go and do my thing in the kitchen. You stay here, okay? And no peeking. Well, I know the thumbnail. How about that, huh? It's my latest masterpiece. I poured my life's blood into making it. Ew. Figuratively, of course. Feast your eyes and mouth on the creme caramel colossus king of desserts. Whoa. It look incredibly delicious. Such springy, bouncy texture. Such bountiful curvaceous beauty. And most best of all, size ability to make dino beasts look pale in comparison. It exceeded expectations of Aurora on all metrics bar none.
I'm happy that our efforts could evoke such jubilation.
Does this take care of Ricky's death then? Oh, needs to saying, even with interest, there are enough to make change. Hereupon chose Grater well. Well then, feel free to dig in. The proof of the creme caramel, as they say, is in the eating. Can I really?
Of course.
But is it really okay for her to eat the whole thing by own self? Naturally, you'll die, but go nuts. Alright then, I'll accept challenge. That's the ground. How did you get a plate that big? Ah, that go down lovely. Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen any that much in one go.
Why did he even put all that away? It was a number of times the size of his body.
Well, not even Rao could eat more, but taste was great while taste lasted. That's music to my ears as a chef. Hey, hang on. I just had a stroke of genius. I should make another giant dessert a surprise for Miss Raya. But I'll have to move fast if I want to make it in time. Thanks, partner. This will be heaps of fun. I hope you call me again in future. Now, I think with full-timey, seems like all big debt to friends or making friends repay all debt. Rara's super chuffed that got to eat sweet thing, but more chuffed that friends work hard for the sake of Rara. Rara burning with gratitude, also with pudding, but mostly gratitude. What did we even just witness? I don't even know. And we'll get Melia's like pointed knee boots D. Bottom D, boots D, everything D, and get critical up 2D. But it's 3D, so that didn't quite work out. But on that note, guys, no, I think we'll end things off there. I think that's the highlight. The only thing I can say is, bloody sweet.
Creme brulee.
Also, this guy is out of his mind.
I think he's drunk.
Either that or having a existential crisis.
I mean, what does he say?
So, I tried it. Just a sip. That's what I tried. The Bama something or other was that drink is called selling. So, it's fine. Mostly it's inoffensive, I guess.
Drunk in front of the princess.
When you're sober, your name is on the list. My God. But on that sweet note, guys, I think we're gonna end things off here. This was a very productive episode. We got a lot done, had a lot to talk about, and we ended on a sweet high note. Meanwhile, our Nopon troops are going off, and we're all filing in and teleporting one by one.
Some of them are stuck on a log.
Meanwhile, Shulk and Nene, I assume, are making their long way back here. But oh no, they're here. Anyway, on that note, guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been an enjoyable episode. But yep, if you like this episode, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, well then, go piss off. Like that guy. You're drunk on power and bitterness. I hope you get help. But also, have a cake. It'd be nice. Have something sweet to take on that bitterness, I suppose. But if you want to subscribe to see more content like this and for some more sweet content, then by all means subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Now, if you excuse me, Melia's gonna go fishing. How come I can't fish you? Damn it. Some net, huh?